Hey guys, Spartan here. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. I don't know why Slay the Spy always does that, but yeah, when I start recording. Oh god damn it, I knocked a can over. Shit. Oh my god, this is the worst start to any video ever. Yep. Slay the Spire recently added its newest character to the actual live version. I don't like interacting with the fucking betas and junk like that because it makes you lose a bunch of stuff. I prefer just wait until it's actually, fully patched in. So, comparatively, between the Ironclad and the Silent, he has 75 health. Still the same amount of gold for some reason. So, yep, he's not as terrible as the Silent, and he's not as tanky as the Ironclad. But, yep, let's take a look, shall we? I've seen footage of this guy, and he is very, animated. I brought you back. Hooray. I don't get free stuff because it's my first run with him, of course. So his gimmick is he has these little orbs here that they do something at the end of the turn. You can only have 3 until you have like more skills that increase that number. And evoke is when you are full of orbs and you're trying to create another. This one will exhaust itself, and it will evoke. Meaning this one would, example, deal 8 damage to a random enemy. You can also evoke it manually with some cards. The reason we have a lightning orb is because this grants us 1 at the start of every combat. Very interesting. So, yep, it's pretty cool. We have Zap, Channel 1 Lightning, which, gives us an orb, of course. There are a few ways you can play this character. He has some healing cards. So, you can play a bit reserved and such like that. Example, dual cast. Evoke your next orb 2 times, meaning I would deal 16 damage to this guy. Which is pretty good. Now he can either play aggressively or slowly. Also new potion. Steroid potion. Gain 5 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 5 strength. Interesting card. So he is Blizzard. Deal damage equal to 2 times the frost channeled this combat to all enemies. This is a late game card, so I won't be taking it right now. Very much potential. Cool-headed, channel 1 frost, draw 1 card. Frost. God doesn't tell you what frost does, but at the end of your turn, you gain 2 block for each frost. And Rip and Tear, deal 7 damage to a random enemy 2 times. I'm going to take Cool-headed because it's draw and it grants me block. It's kind of like Metallicize in that regard because it grants you block that stays. Just going to double defend here. Lightning does not trigger abilities such as Curl Up, it's on taking attack damage. Let's see, what can we do here? I think I'd rather still play it defensively. And hit the one that was blocking, goddammit. I mean, I'm not taking any damage, I can play as slowly as I want. And you're dead. Excellent. Overclock, draw 2 cards, add a burn into your discard pile. It costs nothing. Sweeping Beam, deal 6 damage. Enemies, draw a card. And stat. Game block equal to the number of cards of your discard pile. I've seen people try and use this in footage. It never seems to work. Overclock, you don't want burns in your deck. And Sweeping Beam, I mean, it's okay. It's like Dagger Spray. Oh, Pair. Plus 10 max HP. I would have preferred something that actually helps me in the fight. Yeah, I'll take the Golden Idol, and I'll lose 21 damage, really? That's a huge amount. Although taking damage is, of course, preferable. Well, preferred to any other of the junk. So basically, you can evoke them to make them a temporary solution. But, the more passive you build up, of course, the more it pays out. Or you could, be impatient. It's basically just patience versus impatience. I probably should have Sweeping Beam first in case I got something better. But I didn't. Just these crappy defends. Also, apologies if I sound a bit sniffly. Winter is here, and it's cold. Not even bothering to do the voice, but yep. Fire Potion, not changed. All for 1, deal 10 damage. Put all cost 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. A very interesting end card. I don't think I want any of these. I already have a Cool-headed. I need something that does damage. That's Smith. Cool-headed draws 2 cards. Speaking beam does extra 3 damage. Zap costs nothing. Dual cast costs nothing. You know what? I'll take a free zap. Anything free is worth it. Okay, let's go. Evoke is not very useful. Also, I've seen a lot of people misplay with these enemies. Oh, I kind of misplayed. I should have hit this one first because it's growing. But you're supposed to kill both of these things at the same time, so they don't do their stupid fungus cloud of death and doom. I'm going to take a bit of damage here, but it's really nothing. I can just rest it back off. Probably won't even need to rest. Okay, so yeah, I gained an orb there and it automatically evoked. God damn it, I thought I had a lightning orb there. Ugh, that's me being blind. Eh, whatever, he wasn't attacking anyway. And even if he was, I had like 12 block. Conserve battery, gain 8 block. Energy is conserved for next turn, which is a very interesting card. Capacitor gains 2 orb slots, so I'll take that. I guess I'll go for an orb build. What does capacitor upgrade to? 3 orb slots. Kind of want to upgrade some damage cards, so I'll get Sweeping Beam upgraded for now. Well, not for now, for permanently. Hey, Singing Bowl. That'll give me the ability to actually not take stuff at the start of the game and feel bad about it. I have 2 steroid potions. I should probably just save these for the boss and just wail on them in one turn. Sweeping Beam. Strike. Hang on, his splitting threshold is 35. Meaning I want to get him down to as low as possible before splitting him. You see, Spartan isn't like the other YouTubers who does, footage of this game. He's actually smart and does the correct plays most of the time. See, now I've got 2 freaking whelps here. Don't even need to attack, just use the lightning orbs. Loop. At the start of your turn, use the passive ability of your next orb. It's not that good, but it is a power. And, this guy does have some synergy with powers. Unless they remove that. I know I'm losing more health, but I want the money in case there's anything good here. Start your thing, choose a power. Root sequence is kind of good. Gain 10 block at the start. Whole lightning, ugh. Beam cell, ugh. I might get a regen potion. Bottle tornado, do I have any good powers? I have 1 and it's loop. Actually, I have a capacitor. Oh wait, no, I didn't upgrade capacitor, I upgraded Sweeping Beam. What's the upgraded version? Next ability, passive ability for next orb 2 times. Yeah, you know what, I guess I can do that. Also, new update, it now tells you what ability is affected by any bottles you have. Which is good, because a lot of people seem to forget what they had. Oh my god, it's this event. The game is just intent on giving me events that make me lose health. Luckily, that's Orichalcum, which means I am at a great spot. Okay, zap, loop, defend. I need to kill this bitch first. The amount of people that do not kill this thing first just annoys me. They always say, oh, kill this guy because he does a strong attack, but it takes him fucking 3 turns to do so, so it doesn't matter. Like, by then you would have, like, sweeping beamed him to death. It's cool-headed. Do that. Still taking... Actually, no, I'm not taking any damage. That's the good thing about these things. The frosts do not outdo the Orichalcum. Orichalcum applies first. There you go. Take this, you freaking bitch. I need to get a healing-based card. I'll take Cold Snap. That's actually a fairly good card. And I'll rest. 25 HP from resting is a pretty good amount. And mostly because I'm going to need the health against this bitch. Let's do this. Only recently I figured out you can actually click these torches to turn them on and off. It does absolutely nothing. But, yeah. I only could turn these off and on. Okay, so I'm going to Cold Snap. I'm going to defend. I think I'm fine with this. I'm going to take a buttload of damage, but It's okay. Capacitor, sweeping beam, and defend makes me take no damage. If I can just build up a bunch of frost, I can just tank everything. Cold snap, zap, cold zap. It's like a icy lance and icy frosty bolt. It's the best card in all of Hearthstone, icy frosty bolt. I forgot I was supposed to use these steroid potions. I'll do it when I have like 4 attacks in hand. However, this is not that turn. Okay, so now I'm going to be gaining like block every turn. You know, just an extra 2 at the start. It's really nothing. Let's dual cast just to gain a bunch of extra block so I don't have to block here. Out of energy. So, Hexaghost, that is its name, right? Yeah, it's Hexaghost, is perhaps the worst boss for me to face because it's so, like, its basic gimmick is just stop if you're, it kills you if you're using a grinding deck, you know, a deck that grinds you down, pummels you to dust. I'm going to take a fair chunk of damage here. Down to 16 health. This is what happens when you don't get any attack-based cards. I guess I'll dual cast. I'll take 2 damage. Actually, no, I'll take more than 2 damage. Oh wait, no I won't. Orichalcum. Ugh. Have I been ignoring Orichalcum this whole time? You know what, I think it's time to do the double steroid potion play. Take this, bitch. I say bitch too much when referring to enemies. So, getting 4 focus at the start of each turn, lose 1 focus. Focus buffs the effect of the orbs by 1. So effectively, like all the lightning orbs would turn to 7, the freeze orbs would turn to 6, so you get 6 block, 7 damage. But it reduces at the end. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy for each lightning it channeled. This combat is amazing. It is like what you base your deck around. I'm going to take Velvet Choker because it doesn't impede my fucking deck and isn't a random based effect. Plus I don't have many energy based cards. Here come the... Oh, it's not the muggers. Usually the muggers appear first. Cold Snap, Cool Headed, Sweeping Beam. Those stupid defends. Another benefit of using this character is that he isn't very heavily affected by strength down. Because, of course, a good chunk of his damage is coming from these orbs. I can zap. This will deal 10 damage. For 3 energy. Truly a brilliant deal. And just block for no real reason. He's going to use his stupid Hex of Death. It's just called Hex. This is going to cycle, so I might as well. I really do not like this guy. He does a bit too much damage for my liking. And that is lethal, and we're going to dual cast anyway. Massive block. Speed Potion is just like the other potion, except it's dexterity. Evoke your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. It's like redundant powers of redundancy. I don't... You know, it is a good card, but I kind of need to get to upgrading these. So this is a new event. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing in 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Neo, I see. I think, not I see. Agreed, she always makes the funniest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like to taste a taste of our power? 50% of your max HP, you gain 5 apparition, which is, of course, as it says there, gain 1 intangible, exhaust ethereal. So these would be okay if they did not have ethereal. So intangible is only used by 1 enemy in the game, and that is Nemesis, where he becomes invincible pretty much, and he takes only 1 damage from all attacks. The fact that it exhausts is not a big problem, considering you get 5 of them, but they're ethereal, so if you do not play them, they exhaust themselves automatically in your hand, which is terrible. I haven't seen what they look like when upgraded, but yep. Not accepting. Remove a card from my deck. What do I want to remove? Probably a defend. I don't see myself using these when I have frost everywhere. Duplicate a card in your deck. Thunderstrike is an end game card, so I probably don't want to duplicate it. I'll duplicate my free zap. What you got, man? Static Discharge. Whenever you take attack damage, channel 1 lightning. This has, of course, great synergy with the Thunderstorm card. Let's see what we can upgrade now. 9 damage. This one channels 2 lightning, and I already know this because it's fucking overpowered as hell. Of course it requires you to take damage, but you're most likely going to take damage anyway. It's cool-headed. Let's loop. Oh, these fucking birds aren't really that much of a problem. I mean, Orichalcum is just going to make me tank up against these blockings. Caca! Will not do my obligatory bird call. And just block away. And that's 6 cards. Hooray! That is a lot of damage. Stupid birds. Okay, Static Discharge. I should probably focus on one of these. Probably the one that's attacking. Luckily the lightning is not affected by the bird's stupid blocking abilities. Okay, so let's recursion. I just wanted to see if it hit that bird, and it did! Wonderful! Even though that was probably a bad idea, I should have sweeping beamed first. There you go. And hit this one, so it only needs one of the lightning bolts to hit it to work. And there you go. Imagine if I got all those hits off on the Static Discharge. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. I don't have many power cards. Deal 12 damage for the next 2 turns. Lightning and Dark Orbs target this enemy. I'll just take the max HP. Oh, why did I go here? Spartan, you fucking moron. There's a reason you don't go here. Do I need to remind myself many times over? Oh yeah, you don't go to elites in the fucking city because of this layout. I never learn, do I? Okay, 14 damage, it's nothing. I'm going to need to use my fire potion here. Because, you know, he gets off Entangle, you're just dead. I mean, how much health did I have before this fight? And it's not even over. Static Discharge, because I know I'm going to be taking more damage. Unless... Nah. Not only did it not hit him, it hit only this guy. Okay, and let's zap. This is a chance to kill the guy in the front. There you go. Thunderstruck! I cannot do voices. I'm not good at voices. Hey! Card removal now costs fucking nothing. Whenever you play a power, channel 1 lightning. I need health. I need healing. I'm surprised I haven't been offered a healing card. Did they buff the amount of HP you receive when resting? I wouldn't know, because I never rest. Crime never rests. Zap, zap. There you go. It's my 6 cards. Must you both attack me at once? And recursion is just deal 8 damage. To a random enemy. God damn. Okay, so we can deal a bunch of damage. Lots of spaghetti. But it's not enough to kill either of them. Considering I have to kill this one, it's not good. Did I really just use a block last time when I could have used Orichalcum? I am disappointed in myself. Might as well dual cast and then zap. Oh yeah, out of energy. I keep forgetting energy is a thing. Actually, I really don't. I was just thinking about something else, a different strategy. Yeah, good, it's channeling the fucking lightning orbs, because I'm getting more orbs. Morbs. Just die, please. Buffer. Prevent the next time you would lose HP. What does this look like when upgraded? Next 2 times you would lose HP. Never seen this card before. Seems useful. I still need the help right now, though. Because the boss is... Oh, the boss is that guy. Transformer card. Why not? Big money. Scrape. I don't know what that actually does. I don't know why I'm trying to use it. Deal 7 damage. Draw 3 cards. Discard all cards drawn this way that do not cost 0. So all of them, basically. That's fine. Snecko is probably going to ruin my face, though. That isn't too bad. I would have much rather preferred something more tangible. Let's drink this. Where did I get that block from? Oh yeah, I blocked. Ugh. Where did I get this block from? Cold Snap, probably. Yeah, Cold Snap gives me a 2 block. And I get Orichalcum, so I'm not going to take 15 damage. Scrape. Oh, Cold Snap. Costs 0. Oh, because of Snecko. Oh, that's interesting synergy. Didn't even think about that possibility. I was thinking, oh, I can draw zaps, but nope. Yeah, look, there you are. Oh. Talk about buffering. Pile Driver. 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. I think I'll take Auto Shields. If you have 0 block, gain 11 block. Actually, no, I want more health. So Buffer could be incredibly useful here, because I can use it to block Hyper Beam. Granted, the timing on it will need to be very precise. But the thing is, those orb... whatchamacallits, hang on, let me reposition myself in my chair. These things will try to steal the most rare cards you have in your deck. That, of course, would be Buffer. Meaning that they'll take that. Oh wait, it's in my discard pile, they can't take it. Well. I'll draw it later. Sweeping Beam. Zap. Strike. And Recursion. Can't you just hit the thing I'm trying to kill? I don't know what this one absorbed. I wasn't even paying attention. It absorbed like lightning, strike, frosty thing. Sure, I'll gain more block. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have killed this thing. Oh wait, killed it anyway. Got lucky. There you go. That's more lightning for me. Okay, so now this bitch is going to use his thing. Scrape. Absolutely nothing. He's going to use his Hyper Beam now, and Buffer will completely block that. Heh. Zap you. Can I draw the Lightning Storm? Nah, seemingly not. There's no point to defend, I have Orichalcum. Unlimited power! Nope. 7 damage 12 times. Now, I'm no mathematician. Okay, no, 13 times. I'm no mathematician, but this is a lot of damage. If only I had more strength. Then that would have done just a shit ton of damage. So he's still gonna, you know, try and completely wreck me. Scrape. Oh, I got a free zap. I want to dual cast this because I need more block. There you go. Channel more lightning. Oh, did I take no damage there? Huh. Goodbye. Thank God. Oh yeah, Buffer. Do I want another Buffer? I mean, it is pretty good. This turn, your next power is played twice. Or I could just buffer again. Evoke your next orb X times. So I could evoke a lightning orb 4 times or so. Is that really worth it? I think I'll just take another buffer. And at the start of each combat, channel 1 plasma, and plasma gives you energy. So that's effectively 1 energy, but it takes up an orb slot. I'll take Sozu, I need more energy, and I haven't found myself using these potions much. I haven't got many potions. I noticed I did a silent run before this, because you need to do a silent run before unlocking this guy. And the silent just picked up fucking all of the potions. Like, all of them. I don't want a dual cast. I want to keep this lightning orb. Because of course I have the loop active. I don't know why I blocked last turn, I have Orichalcum. I hope my volume is loud enough. I noticed some of my other stuff is not as loud. And if you take attack damage, channel 2 lightning. I don't like this, I'm gonna have to take 10 damage anyway. Hey, buffer. It's nice. And it's not taking damage because I blocked it. Also, I can attack these idiots with the orbs without, actually taking return damage. I take return damage from that, though. Go ahead, make my day. So I can do this. I can strike, which removes my defend. No, not my defend, my block. Which means they'll get Orichalcum's buff, except it won't because the fucking orb got invoked. Doesn't matter, I have enough block anyway. Okay. And I'm gonna take 2 damage. Oh wait, I'm not buffer. Liquid bronze, can't use that. Liquid bronze is bronze scales, except it's very good. I haven't got any dark cards yet. I don't remember I got offered Doom and Gloom before. But no. Art of War. What a garbage card. Let us remove a defend because we have Orichalcum and stuff like that. Essence of Steel is really good. Gain 4 plated armor. And there's one of the highest tier relics is the one that gives you 5 plated armor at the start of every combat. You can tell how good this potion is. Gain 6 block. This card's block is lowered by 1 this combat. It's not bad, it's free block, but I don't need block. This guy just has nothing I want. I could take Finesse, it's just free block. No. Don't want it. Kunai, after every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Don't want that. FTL, deal 5 damage if you've played less than 3 cards this turn, draw 1 card. I think this is the game saying, Spartan, play more FTL. The answer to that is, fuck off. Panache, I could actually use. I am playing a decent amount of cards. Alright, let's see. Static Discharge. Loop. Cool-headed. Cold Snap. I am going to be taking a fair amount of damage, but I'm going to be channeling a lot of lightning. And by a lot of lightning, I mean 4. Thankfully, the orbs evoke and block the damage. Panache. Finesse. Zap. Buffer plus. Lightning Storm. Oh, come on, you couldn't kill this guy? Oh yeah, buffer. I was wondering why I didn't get stuff there. Sweeping Beam. I want to kill the one that's on, like, 1 health. Really? You can't kill this bitch. Die! Thank God for Panache. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Panache, that was, Letter Opener. That's Panache. Electrodynamics. Lightning now hits all enemies. Really? Shit, I've never seen that card before. I'm gonna upgrade that. Oh, it just channels one extra lightning. Maybe something else is better. Panache. Finesse is just more free junk. This does 2 extra damage, but it's 2 extra damage per thing. Loop channels my X orb twice. Recursion costs nothing. Grape draws more cards. Buffer buffers more. And what card am I relying on most? Probably Buffer. This could be Nemesis. I'd rather go to a mystery and then a boss than just a boss. Okay, Loop. Cool-headed. Let's see what we get. Lightning Storm. No, it's not Lightning Storm, it's Lightning Strike. I'll just Buffer. It blocks both attacks, and I have another buffer in my deck. Alright. Let's zap. I should have natched first. It didn't matter though. There we go. 9 damage to all of them. My god, what is this card? This card was not in the beta. I remember, because I've seen nobody get this. Recursion. Take it, bitch. I'm gonna take return damage from this. I'm gonna take return damage from it anyway. Yeah, just end this fight. Oh wait, I have Orichalcum. I wouldn't have taken as much damage. Oh! Glacier, gain 12 block, channel 2 frost. It's actually pretty good. But once again, I'm gonna go for more health. Do not be Nemesis. Ugh. This is my worst nightmare. Okay, electrodynamics. I'm just using it to channel 2 lightning. Now there's a chance he just does his big attack here. If so, buffer is very useful. Nope, it's not. Okay. So, I'm going to finesse. I'm actually just gonna go for block here. Cool-headed. Zap. Strike. Oh god damn it. Once again, one of the rare opportunities where Velvet Choker screws me up. Oh well, goodbye buffer. Capacitor. Sweeping beam. Zap. Let's scrape, see if we get something good. Did I really just discard? I discarded the 3 best cards in my deck. Lucky day. Okay. Intangible again. Okay, so finesse, stake discharge, buffer, zap, scrape, and strike for 1. Slowly but surely, this lightning is chipping away at him. Free zap, strike. I should have dual casted first, so I could dual cast the block gained. At least I'm getting lightning from that. And he's intangible again, which will deal a whopping, fucking 5 damage. No, it'll deal 10, but... If only I had buffer right about now. Wait, am I dead? Yeah, I am dead. Son of a bitch, where was my buffer? Inconceivable. Oh well, I get new cards at least. Of course it had to be Nemesis. Echo Form, the first card you play each turn is played twice. This card is incredibly powerful, but it's ethereal. So, when you get it in your hand, you have to play it, otherwise you're not, you're never going to get a chance again. So, yep. That was a quick taste of the new character in Slay the Spire. I'll probably do more stuff on this character later, but I have series to continue, and Slay the Spire is just kind of my one-off series game. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, which is scheduled to be Shadow of War. So, yep. See you guys then. Goodbye. I hate how in OBS Classic you cannot hit F11 to stop the recording because it just messes with all that junk. Maybe it's just my computer, but I don't know.